Well, greetings, Business 24 business communication students. This is Eric Doucette, your instructor for the fall 2022 term of our course here at Norco College. And I would like to welcome you to our class, as well as give you a quick overview of what to expect. Now, of course, we know that our class is an in-person class or a hybrid, meaning that we will be on campus and we will be meeting on Monday nights in room IT 125 at 6 o'clock p.m. to 9:10 p.m. And we'll be going, actually doing instruction in the class, etc. But we still have a online component to our class, and that's where your need to log into Canvas is necessary, as well as doing your work within Canvas. And so I'm going to show you kind of how to do all that in this video, as well as just explain what to expect in our course. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And here I'm at our home page, or what you call our dashboard in Canvas. And this lists all the classes I'm teaching. It should be in yours, showing you all of the classes that you're taking. I showed you in the prior video how to log into Canvas. And so this video, you should have already logged in. And now you're looking at your dashboard and you're about to enter into our course so that I can show you how to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Business 24 right here, section 38322. This is a 16-week on-campus course. Again, that meets Monday nights. However, I still set up everything online like I normally would in an online class. And I'm going to encourage you to go to the home page in Canvas and go ahead and select the Start Here button. And I'm going to explain all that. So here I do a little welcome. There's a little biography on me if you want to click that and read about my background. But it kind of explains what this course is about. More in my own words, although I did use some of the terminology from the course description, but it talks about the value of what you're going to be learning in this class, because business communication skills, verbal and oral and written, are extremely valued in the workforce today. And unfortunately, a lot of college graduates just don't have those skills. And so this is what we're going to be learning in this course, is how to write well, how to communicate well, how to do a great email, how to write an email that somebody will actually read. We get tons of emails and we're intimidated because of how they're laid out and what we don't want to read them, right? It's just a big block of text on a page and you're like, I don't want to read it. So we're going to talk about how to make an email that people will actually read, and how to format a memo and a letter properly and things like that. So very valuable, this class. And I enjoy seeing students get it and apply it, and seeing them excel and move on into bigger and greater things because of the skills that they've learned. So that's the course. It is a hybrid class, which again means 50% of your coursework is done on campus in class, 50% of your work is done online. I'll be honest with you, we pretty much get about 80% of it done in class if you stick around and you participate. I give you the chance to do your homeworks in class. Sometimes we do the homework together in class. We start our writing assignments and oftentimes finish our writing assignments in class. So I do give you a lot of time in class to work on these things. So you're probably doing more like 80-20, 80% outside of the class, 80% in class, 20% outside of class. But either way, you're going to be learning. And so it's hybrid, meaning that you do have online assignments to do and you have assignments in class. For instance, all the quizzes and exams are going to be done online. They're not going to be done in class. So don't be expecting to do those in class. Expect to do those online. Things like that. So there is some work online. That's why you need to log into Canvas. As far as the book goes, I do have an ebook linked to our class. It's the book that you need to be using. It is the 11th edition, I think it is, of Essentials of Business Communication. There's a picture of it right here in Canvas. But if you want to register for that ebook and access it, you just select that link, and it's going to bring you up to another link in Canvas that will take you then to Cengage. Now, you don't need to pay for access codes. There's no class content outside of what's in Canvas. Everything is done in Canvas. But if you want to use the ebook, you have to connect to Cengage. And it's going to give you some examples on it's going to give you some processes and steps to follow. Now, I'm already registered because I'm an instructor. So it's going to, bring me right to the textbook, and that's what yours will do once you've registered for it. But the first thing you need to do is just simply select that link that I just showed you, and it's going to bring you to the Cengage, it's going to bring you to the opportunity to register. And I believe that the cheapest book option is the ebook linked to the class. So don't buy any access codes. If you go into the bookstore and you do buy a hard copy, well, then you don't need an access because you have the book. You don't need to access the ebook. The only thing that you can access through our class is an ebook. So if you already have a book, don't pay for the access code. If you want to get access to the ebook, just do it through our class. That's the best way to do it. Or you can order a book if you want to, by going to Amazon. I gave you some links down here to Amazon and to the Norco bookstore if you want to buy a hard copy of the book. But the best thing to do is just register for the ebook, and then you can click this link, or on the home page, I have a link right here to Cengage. If you select that, it'll bring you to the same link, and that'll bring you to the textbook. So it's pretty simple and easy to navigate. So make sure you get access to the book. So that's what's next in the start here. And then navigating our class. I built everything into the home page in Canvas. And if you just work from the home page, you'll get to everything that you need to know about this class. So to get to the home page, you can just select home up here, the very top left on your computer. If you happen to be on your cell phone, that looks a lot like a shrunken up screen like that. If you scroll to the top of that screen on your cell phone, no matter what screen you're on in our class in Canvas, you can select this little down arrow up here at the very top, and that will open up the same exact menu that's on the left of the home page on your computer. So you can do that either way. If you're on a cell phone or if you're in your computer, you want to get to that left menu at any point. You want to select the home button, and that'll bring you to our home page, and that's where we're at right here in Canvas. And then from our home page, as I mentioned, we're navigating everything from here. So you have the syllabus right here. If you want to view it, just select that. It'll open it right here in Canvas. If you want to download it, it'll give you that option. Our class is broken into 3 modules. Each module is about 5 weeks long, and it lists all the assignments. So I'm going to encourage you to always use the module buttons on the home page to get to your assignments. Oftentimes, Canvas will list your due assignments right here behind my picture. And it'll say what's due, and that's fine too, but it's always better to go to the modules because I've given you stuff in modules that won't show up on the to-do list. And that's why I want you to go to modules. So I'm going to go ahead and go there to module 1. And I'm going to show you, for instance, module 1, week number 1. Well, if you go back to the top of modules, there's an introduction to Canvas there. There's a bio of me, the professor. There's the ebook as well. And then if you come down to module 1, which is the first week, and always go by the dates here, there's the pretest. You can do it right here by selecting that. There's a first chapter of the textbook I made available to you. So you can look at that. It's a PDF, which really marks down my accessibility scores, but it's worth it for me for the first week to leave that in there so that way you can read the first chapter. Also, there's a PowerPoint on chapter 1. Now, those won't show up in your to-do lists. Those are just going to show up in modules. So if you go to modules, you get all of the content. And then, of course, there's a homework assignment you need to do, and that's going to be found in PowerPoint 1, Chapter 1, as well as there might be some additional instructions on that, which, by the way, we're going to be going over Chapter 1 in the class the first week. So just so you know, but you have at least the ability to read it, and then you have your quiz number 1 as well. Now, that will be done online and not in the classroom. So looking at everything for week 1, your pretest will be done online. Your homework chapter 1 will probably be done in class because we're going to be going over chapter 1's PowerPoint in class. So we'll actually let you print out and complete homework number 1 in class, but you have to upload it to Canvas to get your grade. And then your quiz number 1 is going to be in Canvas online. So just so you know, but that's how you get to the modules, and then each week lists exactly what assignments we're going to be doing. However, when we get to the writing assignments, I will be turning them off until we're in class because I've had many students that will actually be doing the writing assignment while I'm lecturing on it, and then I get done lecturing and they're done with the assignment and they want to leave class. And so no, I want you to listen to my lecture, and then I'll open the assignment and you can actually do it in class. That's typically how we do the writing assignments. That'll be coming later on, like week 5 or 6. Also here on this home page, as far as navigating the home page, I have again a link to the ebook. I have some videos, so if I do any videos, I am going to be recording some of my classes Or I put together a Zoom on business writing, for instance, and so I'll include that in here. Then there's office hours for me, so if you ever need to meet with me, this is a list of my office hours. There's also a link right here when I'm virtually available. And so I'm going to be virtually available 10 to 11 on Mondays and Tuesdays, and I'm going to be physically available in my office from 4 to 6 on Mondays, so right before our class, as well as on Tuesday morning from 10 to 11. The same time I'm available virtually. Tuesday I'll be available in my office. And then Wednesdays from 5 to 6 in the evening I will be available as well before my marketing class. So that's when you can get a hold of me. I'd love to meet with you in my office hours if you ever need to just talk or you have questions or are struggling with an assignment. I'm more than happy and available to help you. And then next to that, as far as navigating the class, is our help button. And that just lists my phone number, so you can text me. It lists my email address. It lists the help desk number. It lists the help desk email. It lists the Canvas desk number and all the rest. It also has a little form in there if you just want to ask a question. All the other students can also see it. And so you might get an answer from other students or from myself if you ask a question in there. Don't expect that to be answered quickly. If you have a really urgent question, text me or email me so I can get your answer that you need. So that's what I call navigating the class, and I made that very easy. You can do all of that from the home page. Again, if you're on a cell phone doing that, then you're going to want to go. The cell phone will show you the little table right on your home screen in your cell phone. But if you want to get to the grades or you want to get to the modules or you want to get to the home page again from another page, just go to the very top and look for that little arrow on the right and then select that arrow and it'll list the menus that are also available here on your computer to the left. So, all right, so how do I get started in this class? Well, first off, I'd like you to read the syllabus. By the way, we're going to be doing this the first day of class, so you don't have to worry about doing that. Watch the welcome video. Hopefully you're already doing that, and that's why you're hearing me now. Then you want to complete that SLO pretest, so do that right away at your convenience sometime during the first week. Make sure it's done before the first week. Of course, get the textbook if you've not gotten it already, or link to the e-textbook. And then get started by going to Module 1. So read the textbook, Chapter 1. You might want to wait till after our lecture on Monday, and then do your quiz on Chapter 1, and do your homework on Chapter 1, and upload those, and then that's it for number 1. And I put here, lastly, show up for class on Mondays at 6 p.m. Now, I will say this. We've made this class available for Zoom sessions. We've made an available Zoom for students that missed last semester, but we're not going to be doing that any longer. So if you miss, you miss. And there's nothing I can do about that. I don't record my sessions. They're just too long. Students won't watch them. But I might record little parts of my sessions. So I'll let you know if I do. And I'll post those under the video link on the homepage. But other than that, you really need to be in class. And if you skip a class, you're going to miss a lot of content that's very valuable to your learning as well as to your assignments, especially when we get into like the writing assignments, because I go into great detail describing just how to do them and why and all the rest. And if you skip those and then you try and do the writing assignments, you're going to not only put a lot more grief on me in grading your assignment, because I'm going to have to basically teach you through my grading. You're not going to get a good grade. So I would highly recommend that you don't miss any classes at all. If you do miss, try not to miss any of the writing assignment ones, because we're going to be going over those, and that's extremely valuable information that you'll need to know. So anyway, that's it. I hope that you are looking forward to the semester as much as I am, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys all on Monday night, which should be tonight if you're watching this video on Monday. So I will see you tonight at 6 p.m., and we will be doing introductions and a number of things in tonight's class. So I look forward to seeing